So where are we at, Mr.
This is Southwark Bridge. This is Victorian Bridge. You used to be able to go straight down there onto the foreshore, but they've locked it.
Can you get them on?
Well, no. Thank you very much. Knee pads. I've never been good with knee pads. And my independent life continues.
Why can't you get them on?
Well,
they're not big enough?
It's a sock. It's a sock. And my feet, which are like hoofs, always have been, the hoofs are too big. I can't get the hoofs through them.
Aww.
It's for skinny, young skinny people. You know, Bo would go through because he's healthy and skinny and thin. But me, no, I need fat hoofless man's knee pads. And this ain't them. They've chained the gate closed. The water's coming out fast, but there's 2.25 hours worth of tide to come down. So even though it's down a reasonable amount, this is going to be a super tide. It's going to be way down. It's going to be another 16 foot lower. All the ancient stuff that's been trapped down there most of the year that no mudlark can find is going to be revealed to us, which will probably be a dog collar and a bit of pipe. But you never know. This is the moment. This is the moment you find that really rare stuff.
This is going to be really cool.
Because this was basically the pleasure area, the pleasure beach of the Tudor period, the medieval period.
All right.
This is where they used to come to rent their ladies for the night and bull bait and dog fight. Sword fighting to the death. Because it was violent times. Everyone had a sword.
So we're fighting like on that little... No, never mind.
Down here, be drunk. That is a boat that runs people up and down from the city to the other financial district. And it's the thing that's going to wash you all out to sea.
That's what's going to get us, okay.
Because it'll be absolutely the lowest of the low tides is going to happen. And this thing's going to go by just when you're finding the good stuff, and it's going to bring the water back up 3 foot for 5 minutes, and it's going to make you very frustrated. But you can see it down there happening, see?
Oh yeah, look at that.
And all that beach uncovers, and then it comes up, and it absolutely drives you mad, because at low tide, the actual gradient on the shore is quite flat, so you get a huge area, what feels like a huge area, and a little wave an inch high will come up and take the whole thing out for a few minutes, because that boy is going to be doing his thing. Anyway, let's go down.
He is quite animated this morning.
If you're not animated by the most amazing treasure hunting in the whole of Europe, and the most amazing treasure hunting partner from America, this is what I love. So this is the globe, which they rebuilt when I used to be treasure hunting down here. And when they were digging it out, it was the most amazing black soil, guaranteed to be full of relics. And they were carting off in lorries to chuck into the sea. And this is where we're going to meet the global legend Deep Digger Dan. And there he is.
He beat us to it.
Did we do what?
He beat us to it.
Oh, he did. He did. He did. He's gearing himself up for some serious mudlarking.
Yeah, I'm in today.
He's in smart army formal. This is a man that feels no cold because it's freezing out there and he's in a shirt. He must be some sort of Aleutian Eskimo, Canadian rugged.
Dig it down.
Hello. Dig it down in his Scottish accent. The agility of a arthritic elephant.
You make it? All right.
I made it down 2 inches. That was quite good for me.
Yeah.
My centre of balance is quite high because of my stomach.
Awesome.
Hey, 20 pence.
It's mine. It's mine. No.
Let him pick it up.
Go on, pick it up, Dan.
I want the
found it.
one right beside.
You can...
Oh, there's a silver one.
Hang on.
There's a silver coin. No, you do it. It's your coin.
Yes.
What's the silver one? It's very small.
It's very small. Hold on a minute.
It's smaller than a sixpence.
I've got no balance, so you need to give me like a bit of room.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Everyone pause. I need to get my camera
I should
going.
think that's a battery.
A battery?
I should think that's a battery.
Oh, well, that's going to be a downer.
Well, it might not be. It might be a coin, but there's at least one coin there, and this would be where things of that weight collect. It does look like it's got a pattern on it. I reckon that's going to be a 5p.
Okay, first find of the day.
First double find. Eyes only.
Double find by Chill Bill. He saw this and it's 20 pence, look. But then I noticed there's something silver next to it.
It's a 1 Norwegian ore.
Ooh, a Norwegian ore.
I think it is. No, it's not. It's got a sword on it, so I know, who knows what that is. And that's a 20p.
Hey, look, forget the 20p. What's the ore?
God, you...
He's got an ore. Ooh, what is it?
I thought it was Norwegian. It doesn't look Norwegian on the other side.
Oh, it's 19. It's got a date on it. It's got a date on it. Oh, this is exciting.
19, does it have 2000?
1993.
Year 19.
No, oh, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what that is. It's got like wriggly lines and stuff on it.
Let's have a look. Let me call my numismatist.
That's exciting.
Don't know what that is. It kind of does look rather silver, doesn't it? It's a 1 something.
It's a 1 something. It's silver looking and it's from 1993 and it's got wiggly lines. Get in. Well
This
done.
is what treasure hunting is all about, and we're still half a mile from where we need to be.
Yeah, we haven't even got where we're going yet. That's beautiful. Well done.
More to come. More to come. So here's Aquachigga videoing some medieval water pipes, probably from the period of around Henry VIII. Came out of the big buildings up there. This is where I was last time, and I brought Deep Digger Dan and Aquachigga down here. And yes, people, they do have licenses. They signed up for them, and they're card-carrying mudlarkers now. And it shows you how the water changes. There's loads of big bones down there, but there's a big, heavy wheel with a big, well, I don't know what it was. I was going to ask Bo, he might know, but it's gone. It's been buried. So that quickly. So we've got an hour more to low tide, and this water edge here is where the fun really starts. Oh yeah, there you go. Bo's gone straight to the mother lode. And you've got a big boat about to wash your away, Bo. Our friend here. Look at that erosion as it pulls it away. I got your back, man. I got your back. He's a local prankster, that boat. So it's all here. It's all here. Now there's Deep Digger Dan's pipe stem that he's looking for, but he's looking for the rest of it as well. Well, here you go. That's not a bad little pipe stem. Dan, do you want this pipe stem?
No, I want the full type.
You want a full one? We'll do our best. We'll do our best. You never know down here. The last time I was down here, this was the low tide mark, and now there's about an hour and a half to go for low tide, so this is going to go right out, and this bugger is going to send a big wave our way. Dan, big wave. He can't say he's not been warned. Oh, I can't say I haven't been warned either. The hazards of treasure hunting the Thames. So there's a nice little pipe bowl end. See if we can zoom in on that. Bo's already got a nice one, and that looks like a maker's mark. Maybe not. But early days here, we've got over an hour at least, with the tide going out further and further and further. Well, you might have seen my last video, and this was pretty much uncovered a few feet back, so this has all been deposited since I was last here, which is quite interesting. That's another water pipe, allegedly from a palace, or from the Tudor period, going up into there. Archaeologists told me it could be true. It's always nice to have pleasant surprises. This wasn't here when I used to come 20 years ago, but that's, I think, the Golden Hind, an ancient medieval or late medieval Elizabethan, actually Elizabethan ship. That's London Bridge over there, and that's Aquachigga. Searching this bit, which I never used to find productive way back when, but who knows these days? It can be anywhere, and normally is. Lots of pipe stems in this particular part by the Golden Hind. The likelihood is that the water coming out of the dock up there is just keeping it clear and revealing all the lighter stuff. You see, look here, there's a nice long pipe stem. Pipe balls got picked up pretty quick though, but Bo's already found one, and when you think there's been people like me out here for many years picking up pipe balls and they're still coming up, it's quite remarkable. Yesterday's trash is tomorrow's relics. I'm waiting for this piece of mud to become revealed, because I reckon that's going to be a really good spot. There's another hour to low tide, and it's coming out fast. You probably don't really see this, but it's quite a tide coming out here. So we're going to go down low, very low. This is what you get. There's pretty much any jet detector on the foreshore. Just goes mad. With all the iron, so you need a very, very small coil. You know, kind of the size of about 3 inches across. 6 inches too big. Here comes the Millennium Falcon to wash us away. Ooh. Oh, big one, Jack. Oh, Dad's got washed away. He's vanished. There it is. That is what's left of the Neolithic foreshore. And you probably be able to see plant materials in it in a few minutes' time when the water comes down. Now this is really the best bit in my book because it's low and it's flat mud and it catches stuff, or it used to anyway. But we'll see. We've got a few more minutes of waiting. I never thought it'd still be here with all this erosion. Look at these wonderful old timbers being revealed. Wonderful. Amazing. So this section here is what I'm hoping I'm going to get into. It's just revealing itself now, and this is what a super tide's all about. Getting to see bits of the foreshore that are only revealed once or twice a year. They're Stone Age trees embedded in this mud and protected because it's anaerobic. So there's no oxygen in this mud, so it can't rot. So these trees, well, as you can imagine, there were no trees growing down here for the last 1,000 years. Maybe in the Dark Ages there might have been some, but I'm reliably informed that this is the Neolithic foreshore, and it will catch coins, so I'm looking intently. But one has to be very gentle with this. One doesn't dig this. No, you don't dig this. You don't break any of this off. You just look, maybe run your pinpointer over it, and you know, you don't dig it because this is really deep history. Deep history. And there we are, Aquatica in his natural element, up to his nipples in mud. And here's me looking for tiny little specks of coins and not finding any, but I have found 2 coins and I make that 2-0 and 2-0. So far I'm the champ of the foreshore.
You're going to see something good in a minute.
I'm not backing against this guy. He's already got 2 lovely pipe balls and we've got none. And he's in the really good stuff that even the low tide people can't get to because he's up to his nipples in mud again. More prime real estate. What's that? That's glass. But I'm looking for stuff that's trapped by this mud. As it washes down, the mud will basically glue it. That's a musket ball. That's rather nice. Let's get wet, boys and girls, and get that musket ball. Let's not fall flat in our faces. Oh, here we are. Oh, theory and practice. Musket ball. They're not listening to me back there. They're novices. They're noobs. Foreshore noobs. Neolithic musket ball. This is how you play this game. And what you're looking for is a round thing. Coin thing. Coin shaped thing. But you're seeing trees, ancient trees from the era of the caveman. And they look round to me. And actually they're more precious than the coins that you might find here. This is deep archaeology. And I'm amazed it's still here. After all these years, it hasn't washed away, which is rather wonderful. Because a lot of that has.
Oh, you're touching it, you're touching it. Oh, it's in his hand, it's in his hand.
What is it?
Oh!
What is it?
Oh, what is it?
It's a piece of lead.
Well, it's lead, there's gold.
Melted lead.
Oh, a bit of piece of
Now,
malted lead, that's not great, is it?
Dan, Bo,
Yeah.
our friend here is going to give us about a 4-inch wake, and that's going to put it up to your ankles. FYI. Keep splashing down, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I've just used some rather colourful language, because that rather looks like, maybe it's a lead silver, but it looks rather Celtic-y to me. Ooh. Silver Celtic unit, maybe. What's that say to you?
I wouldn't say it's silver.
No, probably not. Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Come on, find the gold. But I say trapped on this mud, in the nooks and crannies, is where you're going to find it if you're going to find it. You've got to get out to fall in. And the word for the day is ha ha ha, because that is a musket ball lying just where you'd expect it to lie, in a little mud trap. Nice one. Well, this is apparently low tide, but it looks like the tide's still going out to me. But this is what the Thames looks like at super tide. Under the railway bridge, looking down towards Tower Bridge and London Bridge. Typical example, lead sill on this margin here between stone and mud. Cross sill, nothing much to write home about, but nice anyway. Hello, Mr. Button, I've come to get you. Here we are. All writing on it, ancient. Well, not really, but every find a good find. Found some Celtic ring money. Look at that, large denomination Celtic ring money. And everything out of reach is 100 times more rich in finds than what you can see, because it's never had anybody like me on it, ever. Oh, good patch. Oh, look at that. And look at that. Look at that. And look at that. Look at that. I'm having all that. Oh, just where you find the hot spot, in come the big boys and their waves. Just found a hot spot. Hopefully. Ooh. Hopefully these buggers. It's what often happens at low tide. One of these guys goes by, gives you some wash, and the tide never goes back out again because it just happens to be at low tide. Let me back, let me back. I need to go back to the hot spot. So I just dredged that hot spot out of my hand, put it in my bag. I'm not picking through it. There's not many more minutes to go. In fact, that may have been it. It normally is. So there was just caught tons and tons of lead. So I've now got a bag full of lead bits. Artifacts are in there, but I'm not going to be choosy. You can see some of them I pulled up to the side here. Look. That's all lead. Of course, in there you could have a coin. Who knows what you could get in there. There's another bigger piece there. It's all in this hole here. Oh, wear your gloves, wear your gloves. No.
There, you can't be safe.
Oh yeah, it's all the light stuff, all the light iron and that crap's up there, but the nice heavy gold and silver and lead's going down here.
It's going to be down here, but it's not here.
Well,
It's here.
Aqua Chigger is in his element now. He's got his momentum up. He's up to his knees in it. He's going out further than anybody's gone before.
I don't know Scottish from anything, man. What are you talking about?
Don't stop, man. Don't stop. This is now run. We're now tide will come back in any minute. This is neat now. Neat tide. This is Aqua Chigger in his element. Dig a canoe. Get it quick. It's waterproof.
Oh, my first musket ball.
You'll get it. It won't have gone anywhere. Washed away, Deep Digger Dan. So I was saying, when the tide turns, it comes up fast, and it's literally 5 minutes when that was that beautiful, beautiful zone of finds, and now covered. And in about 10 minutes, there'll be another couple of feet up, and with another 30 minutes, it'll be up to where that big lump of the ring is. And well, if you love pottery, you don't care because you're up there finding lots of wonderful pottery. But if you're looking for heavy things, it's down here. But I found that hot spot of lead, which I don't know what I've got because it's in my bag. I just poured it in, but I know there's some good stuff in it because I found what looked like a bit of a jewellery piece or a nice manufactured piece in there. I saw it go in as I dropped it, and that lovely lead token from over there. So I'm a very happy boy. One find is all I ever need. And Bo's got some musket balls, and he's been pushing the envelope, waiting on out there, which I've never seen anybody do. But what would you expect from the man, the semi-aquatic aquajigger? He's not giving up. Basically, Bo, it's not detected out there, is it?
No, not at all.
No.
Musket balls, lead, big chunks of lead everywhere out there.
Yeah. But that's below the low water line.
Gold coins probably are.
Well, there will be, without doubt, silver, everything. But the tide normally comes down to that level there where the sand is, right? So that's about 4 or 5 foot in depth. And he was in 1.5 foot, so you never get there. No one's ever got there unless they waded, and you never see them wade. You never see them wade. Only aquajigger would go out wading.
Why?
Dude, you're American. You know, you're adventurous.
Yeah.
You go spend half the day up to your waist in a river. It doesn't happen over here.
The main reason we don't do it here is because it's cold.
It is cold.
It's too cold.
It is
to get
cold.
in the water in
Barely move my
England.
fingers. Awesome though, I tell you. That was awesome.
If you get another 15 foot, you would blow your way.
Yeah.
But I think you can now. I think our idea,
Wind out there.
Bo, I think our idea that we had, because tonight this will be another half a foot deeper because the moon tide is bigger. But no one's ever done that because you can't see what you're doing. But our idea,
Yeah.
you're in good shape. So that will go out to about halfway with that tide, and that'll just be no one's ever been there. Next year.
Awesome.
Next year.
Next year.
Anyway, I'm knackered now.
You can't.
What about you, Dan? You must be knackered.
I'm never knackered.
He's never knackered.
I'm ready to go. What we're going to do now?
Well, you can keep doing this for the next 3 hours. It'll be a couple of hours before you start to swim home.
I'm happy doing anything. I just want to do stuff.
There's a
because
really-
I love London.
There's a really fine pub right there. It's very old and serves very fine old beer.
Really, I'm not really into pubs. But hey, if that's what you want to do,
I might
I'll
twist
come
your
along
arm,
with you.
Dan. I will have to twist your arm, I know. And maybe you'll have a half a shandy.
No, I'll just have a lemonade.
You're teetotal, yeah. You don't drink tea.
No, I do drink alcohol, but just at Christmas and leap years, 29th of...
Well, it's March the 11th, you know. March the 11th. The day when Gorbachev beat Mao Zedong at ping pong.
And the day Gorbachev came into power.
And came into power. That's because he won the ping pong. What have you got there?
Chunks of lead.
Wow.
They're
look at
all
that.
over the place out
Yeah.
there like that.
Oh, that's
You
got
know,
that's got seal on it.
Seal.
Got writing on it.
Yeah. Wonder if there are signals like that out there in those nooks and crannies. The musket balls right here, man. It's like,
Yeah, well, I've got one. It's there.
It was very good for you to conserve it for future generations, Dan.
I can't believe I found it. I literally put it on a stone, got my phone out to film it, and then the boat...
That bugger came in and washed it away.
Come back. And by the, I couldn't get back out there because the tide came in so quick.
I did say, and they didn't believe me. They said, no, no, no. No, the old man of the river knows nothing. But I tell you, the tide comes back quick.
it just comes up quick.
Yeah. It's it's turned. It's definitely turned, and it's not really neepy now. You can see that it's kind of circling.
Yeah.
So it's coming up, and it comes up fast. Goes down fast at the end. Sit still for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then boom, up it comes. And it's always when you find a good bit, and it's always when a big boat comes by and gives you a foot of wash, and when you come back, you can't get back that deep anymore. It breaks your heart.
The heart is broken.
Tough guy, tough guy.
That's exciting. It was my best find of the day. I lost it. Because of a boat. It took to a floating away, I noticed, but I wasn't worried about that because
it for you.
He would have gone, he would have scuba dived, he would have skin dived for it. We were standing on a beach a second ago, now it's no longer beach. And of course, if you go around a nook and cranny,
that's a pub round the corner.
and up comes, the nook and cranny is a great pub. But if you're on your way to nook and cranny and you go around a corner and you get cut off, you know, you're going to be wading pretty quick around here. Final find of the day as the tide comes in. A fork. See, scraping does work. Just scrape this out. It's a little teaspoon end. That's not new. Probably not that old, but it's a find. In the bag it goes. Well, we'll do a bit more scraping here, shall we? Oh, iron ring. It's a bit of electronics, probably. Let's have a look. Find out later it's old. Or not. Horseshoe. Awesome. Monkey wrench. This is day 2 of the Super Tide, and I've lost my voice from heavy drinking. And these are the stairs down to the Westminster foreshore. So these are the stairs. It's 20 years since I've been down these. Excellent. And that's the foreshore, and we're going there. Here we go. So here we are on the foreshore, and we're going down there to find treasure. We like treasure. We like it a lot. This is Lambeth Bridge. We've been putting out little bits of pipe, nice bits of pottery, an occasional iron bit, but nothing got in shape yet. But it's early days, it's about an hour and a half to low tide. It's going to get pretty low. This is the high end, which is really the light stuff's here. We won't get near the heavy stuff until the last minute. But that's where we're going. Bo, the aquatic human, and cell phone magnet
Probably
has found his first European.
So it works.
Found his first European mobile phone. A Vodafone, better than a GoPro.
I'm going to gift that to you, Paul.
That's very kind. I'll give it in a competition on YouTube. Thank you, that's kind. Let me pick it up and cherish it. And
Pick up the silver pointer beside her, right?
yeah, that's the one. There you are. That's just wonderful. Thank you, Bo. I can restore it. My wife has found a coin. My wife has found a coin, and it's a who knows what.
It's penny.
It's a penny. It's a penny.
You can have it.
Wonderful. So my wife has found another coin with a Garrett pinpointer. And it's probably a 2p. Yes, it's a 2p. But it's more than I found. So this seems to be a coin layer here, which is good. And I've got the Deus on GM power with the iron volume turned down and the discrimination up. Nice little button here, found with a detector and pinpointed by my darling wife. Just kick this up. It's got to be a penny, I guess. No, don't think it is. It's a button. Reading 56. Nice. So this is as far as you can come within your license, past this, and they'll get very upset with you. The sad thing is, past those stairs, which actually go into Parliament, which is one reason you can't go down there, although there's a big gate at the top. From then on down, it's just like a bonanza of stuff, from Parliament, plates, forks, hat badges, coins, you name it. I went out there a few times 25 years ago, filled my bag with stuff, but they'll shout at you in the old days. I don't know what they do these days, probably shoot you, so we're not going down there. But if you only could go down there. So this is a cartwheel, which Bo's wife found, and I shall be putting it in my bag to take home with us. Not. And this is like would have been stairs, I would have thought, at some point, going out. But I'm going to go over that little piece there, and then I'm not going to go any further. Pretty amazing. I've never seen one of those. We've got 45 minutes to low tide now. This is my wife's first mudlark, and she's found 2 coins and now a button. Here's a button. This is a very good spot because this area here will act like riffles on a gold pan and trap items like that. Yeah. Pendant, I should say. So that's a nice button I just found with my wife with a pinpointer. This is an extremely good find, fascinating find that Bo just made, and this has got a hole in it, so it's a pendant of sorts, I would think. And every time I see little bobs like that, I think Celtic. I really do. So I don't know, that whatever it is, that's bloody old. That's bloody old. I'm jealous of you, Aquachigga.
Just the way I like it.
So finding some good stuff on this little spot here. That's just a washer, but it looked like a piece out of a pocket watch, but it probably isn't. And I just found this. See that? It's got a lovely little pattern down. This is actually Victorian, I would say. A nice oak leaf pattern. Lovely bowl, that. Lovely bowl. Now I actually think that's a piece of iron railing, maybe. I don't know. It's rather fine, isn't it? But there's no iron railing up there for a long time, so that's an old piece of. It's an old artifact iron railing. Lovely. There's a big nail. Good for a scraper. So Bob's gone fully aquatic. He's found something. Boldly going where no man has gone before. Here's a coin. It's a €2 piece. The tourist obviously wanted to buy a splash. Bid Ben chiming 11. Low tide was 52. So this will be coming up in a few minutes. And this is the Saturday Super Tide, last one of the year. We found a few things. We've done quite well actually. Bo's got a brilliant thing. Aquachigga's got a very, very, very good ancient pendant by the looks of it. Got some nice pipes, a few coins, buttons. Not too bad, nothing spectacular for me, but it's just a pleasure to be down here. So this is the Aquatigga technique.
Not a particularly good one today.
That's the way the cookie. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And this is Julian, the official photographer of the trip. Signed photographs of Chillbill and Aquachigga will be available on eBay later. Minimum auction price $1,000. So Bo's out where nobody can go because this is low tide now, and he's out another few foot. So he's finding a few coins, all modern apparently. But you know, they get washed down there. So the further you get out, the richer it gets. The less people get out there, the more there is. And I've never seen anybody wade out here. This is purely the reserve of the Aquachigga.
I believe it's a musket ball.
We're doing this together. Talk about ironic. I was trying to kick this little fragment out of the way. It's not a fragment at all. It's a really old and full bowl. I could have snapped it with my foot because it's over the top of a really great signal. And that's a 1600s pipe. That's a really old one. That's going to be James II. That's going to be just post-Elizabethan. Look at the size of that bowl. It's tiny, and it's, look at that. Half of it's intact. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Full milk bottle there for 1950s. Not a bottle person, but there it is. So, this is my gold coin. I can't. Get your camera out, man.
Look at that.
Oh, it's a French one as well.
Look at that.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh.
Yeah, that's a trip right there, man.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's beautiful shape too, huh?
Oh. I would lie down on this mud and do a snow angel, but there's no snow and the mud is too deep.
You should.
And you know what? There might be another one here. No, let's not hang about.
Get digging.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh. I'm going to make sure the lighting's right because I can't believe it.
What'd you find? What'd you find? That's gold! Did you find that?
What do you... No. It's mine! It's mine!
Don't touch it.
No, please, pick it up. Take it.
Oh,
Don't-
it's real!
Don't rub it though. Don't rub
I'm
it.
not gonna touch it. I just want to see it in this.
It's French.
Ah! Lucky
Congratulations.
dog! Congratulations!
It's something in my... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming out.
He's so excited, he's shaking.
It should be.
My whole life of many years of treasure hunting, it's got a date on it.
Does it?
No. That's a Louis d'Or, I should guess. That's my wild guess. But it might be early because there's no head on it. That is old old. I'm going to put it in my pocket because there might be more here. And what am I doing?
Get busy.
It's only a gold coin.
Get busy.
It's not a...
Boat's going by and the waves are going to roll in, so we have to
Where was it?
grab our
Where's
stuff.
the hole?
There's a hole. Is that it?
I'll mark it. I'll mark it. That's awesome, man. My machine just broke like half an hour ago, so I can't even look.
Is it just that
But I
again?
dug that coin. Hey, Clem, you only heard it.
True.
I actually dug it.
But you gave it to me. You said that's your gold coin, remember?
Yeah, we found it.
I should double check it's in my pocket.
You better
Oh,
keep checking.
that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. That's a beautiful coin. And I dug it with this.
I can die now. I don't have to treasure hunt ever again on Mudlark. I found the gold coin. Not only is it a gold coin, it's an ancient gold coin. It's in this lady's pocket for safekeeping. It's hammered. It's looking 1600s. It's in great condition. It's in great condition. And it came from here. My first gold coin in my life with the aquatic aquajigger. Dug it with an iron nail. And I can still find another, so I'm getting on with it. Let's face it, I'm in a panic. I found a gold coin, a fabulous gold coin in fabulous condition, and I'm not detecting around the hole. So now I am. Well, there's a good signal there. See where that black rock is? That's where the coin was. So have a go there. So we're going to do the vicinity. No, I'd say that's gone. Where's the rock gone? Where's the rock of destiny? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's a lot of signals here. My wife's not going to believe it. I don't believe it. Nice little padlock there by Aquajigger. My master gold digger. Because we found that coin together. Bo dug it with this metal spike out of the ground.
Didn't even hit it.
And I detected it with this majestic dais.
Functioning.
Yes, majestic and functioning. So Aquajigger's just got this. Is that, no, it's nothing, is it? That is a coin that's hammered, and I've been passing over them because they've been honking like iron. I'm having a night honks. And he said, 65, I'm having that.
I see something on it.
That's a nice, no, that's a nice, it's nice. Oh, it's a child's hammered farthing.
Is it Hammond?
Oh my, another mega find from the Chig.
Another find from
you see
the
that?
Chig.
See this?
The gold coin goes to me then, eh?
No,
You know what that means?
You found a clay pipe. Give me a sharp blade, I need to kill him. But you see that's crown and that's C, and I would say that's C for Charles.
He told me to walk over that thing.
And I told him to walk over it because I know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. And it honked like a piece of iron.
Charles.
Amazing, amazing. There you go, Bo.
Is that what it is?
There you go, Bo. No, it's copper. It's I think you'll find that's Charles. C for Charles, and that will be some copper token. Awesome! And another win for the Deus on the foreshore. It was definitely a sea, man.
Crown on it.
Definitely a sea. It could be like a Norwegian sea. There was other seas there's other Charles than the English Charles, but seeing as we're 100 yards from the House of Parliament and it's got a crown on it, it's got a sea.
How old would that? What would that date be? Possibly.
1600s, 1700s, I should think. There's a squadron of canoes. There we are. There's a squadron of kayaks for you, Bo. It's young people's jewellery. And someone probably cried when they lost that. Like I cried when I found that coin. Anyway, I'll leave that for another generation to discover. Thank you, Westminster Beach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for a find of a lifetime. I cannot believe it. You know, most people will start swearing and jumping up and down, but I'm sort of like just gobsmacked. And I keep putting my hand in my pocket to see if it's still there. And I've cleaned it up. I put it in my mouth and washed off all the dirt. I don't care about dangerous rat pee in the Thames. I don't care about cholera. I want it clean. So I'm going to tear it out of my pocket and show it to you now. Hold on a second. Change hands. And this is I've cleaned it off now. It looks like 1541. Let me make sure you've got focus. 1541. It's definitely French because I'm digging them up in France. And here I am in England, digging them up in England. Or rather, Aquachica dug it up, but I found it. He's the only guy whose knees work. So I've had him as my digger for a day, and he's brought me amazing luck. I think that says Charles. That would be Charles V. And this would be a Louis d'Or. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not an expert on French. But that's just gobsmacking, and I can't believe it. I can't believe my luck. And I'm just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It wasn't a live dig, but it was almost. You saw it in the hole. And tide's coming in now. The duck tour is duck touring. The spot where we found it is now being covered up, and I've showed it to those 2 other mudlarks. And we're going in, and I'm going to get a bottle of celebrational beer, although it deserves a crate of champagne. And Aquachica's still at it with Julian the photographer and Aquachica and wife of Aquachica. My wife is up there, having found a few nice things, ruining her shoes, and we're going in after the most amazing find of my life.